everyone. ESC United here. I'm David, and I'm joined with Kyle.
Yes.
Or Kyle Alessandro? What do you
Kyle
prefer?
Alessandro, maybe.
Full name.
Yeah, because then you can see, like, I don't know, Alessandro just sounds so cool, you know?
Sounds more exotic.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. I actually want to start from the very beginning. Very beginning. As far as back as I can go.
Yes.
You competed in 2023
Yes.
with Umami Tsunami and the
Yes,
song
perfect.
Geronimo.
Yes.
Yeah, you came last, but it's a small detail. Okay.
No, but I came last, but now I came first.
Exactly.
So it's like the journey.
We
We
turned the table around.
Exactly.
Yeah. But what I want to hear is you're still in contact with the others?
Yes, a little bit, and well, actually, yes, quite a lot actually, because they really like know
Mm-hmm.
a little bit more than like my other friends how this works, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because you all competed together.
Exactly. So yeah, they asked me the other day if everything was going good and how I was feeling also, just like because there's a lot of things to do. But everything is going pretty good, and I feel very, very satisfied with everything and very safe also because we've had rehearsals every day, and I feel like everything is very like it's in my muscle memory now almost. So I feel like everything is great. Even though I had to remove my wisdom tooth the other day.
Yeah, I will come to that as
Yes.
well. We're just going to go it in a chronological order. All right?
Perfect.
So what I want to know further about is how did you end up going solo then instead for this year?
Yeah, well, it just happened so like organically. I was just because I'm a producer also, so I was just in my room making a song, and I was like, wait, this could actually work for Eurovision. So I sent the idea, or more so like, it wasn't really an idea. It was more so like pretty fleshed out already, like a complete song, but that I wanted to like try to make even better. So I sent it over to the amazing artist and songwriter and producer, Adam Woods. And
he has some experience as well.
Yes, absolutely. And he's been in a group and then as a solo act. So I was like, this is perfect.
You had the perfect person to work with.
Absolutely. And originally, I wasn't even thinking about sending this song into my, like the national election called MGP.
Melody Grand Prix.
Melody Grand Prix. I wasn't even like making the song tailored to fit Eurovision or MGP. I just made a song, and it worked, and I won
It
MGP.
worked, yeah. I mean, you're pointing out so many things that I also want to get more further into as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think many has pointed this out as well to you, that you're actually the youngest participant this year.
Yes.
19.
Yeah.
We have had younger before.
Yes.
But yeah, like to be so experienced, to have so much knowledge at that age,
No, thank you.
I think it's awesome.
Thank you.
How is it possible?
I don't know. I mean, I thank you. But I still have a lot of places where I have to like learn a lot of things still, and also like vocally and like dancing and like I still have like a lot of things to learn. But at the same time, I've been an artist since I was like 7. Like I started out in Idol Junior.
Yeah.
It's like
Idols.
But Idol Junior is like a version for kids.
For kids, yeah.
Exactly. So like Eurovision Junior or Junior Eurovision, but Idol. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
And I presented myself when I was 7, I think. There. Yeah.
That's brave, actually.
Yeah, thank you. So I already started from there, and then I presented myself at Norwegian's Got Talent when I was 10. So like, when I was 10, that's where my musical career started. So I released my first single. It went pretty. The single went pretty good in Norway. It's called Din Sang, which means
Your song.
Your song, and yeah, no, everything. That's where everything started. So I've been like touring and everything since I was 10 years old. So.
Do you have time for learning in school and
Well,
friends?
yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Sounds extreme.
Yeah, it does. But at the same time, my parents have been very, very like good with managing how much time we spend on the
On
career,
everything, yeah.
and then on like my normal life, just having friends and everything. So yeah, I've always had like a very balanced
Perfect.
approach to my career,
Uh-huh.
and also now, even though now these two last weeks these last 2 months, I've
Yeah.
been like very focused on my career and Eurovision, because
Probably even more.
yes, 100%. That's I haven't really had the other balance of having like a normal life, and then also the career on the side.
Mhm.
This has been career and nothing else, if that makes sense. But I really appreciate these moments also because I get to learn a lot of new things and just
Also, I mean, just as you also get a time to calm down, just casually talking and everything, and just
yes,
hanging out a bit.
yes, absolutely.
But yeah, again, the fact that you're this young, you even beat so many
Legends.
experienced
Yeah.
artists in Melodi Grand Prix.
Yes.
That you must have had some kind of feeling that you somehow managed to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm still a bit shocked that because there, like in this year's edition of MGP, there were so like talented artists.
Everyone was almost past participants as well in some
Exactly.
way.
Yes, true. You had Wigwam, you had Bobby Socks, you had what more? Nura Jabri, and like Sandra also has been in the past. Sandra is actually here with us now.
Oh, lovely.
He's gonna be my backing vocals
Nice.
for Eurovision. So
Maybe he can come back then.
yes,
If he loves the experience, maybe he can come back in the future and try himself.
yes, absolutely. I would really encourage that because this is so fun. And,
You are enjoying it.
Yes, absolutely.
Wonderful.
Like 1,000%. This it's always been my dream to represent
Norway.
either Norway or Spain.
Spain. Yeah, actually, yeah.
In
True.
in the Eurovision. So now that I get to do it, it's feels so like it feels so right.
And now that we're actually getting to it,
Mhm.
I also even heard you speak quite a lot of languages.
Yes.
Should we name them all?
Yes,
Like-
because like there are not too many like the three that I speak fluently are English, Spanish, and Norwegian.
Obviously.
But then I also speak a little bit of French because it's very like similar to Spanish,
Mm-hmm.
or like not so similar, but like at the same time written you like understand pretty much
It's
everything.
in the same family group.
Exactly, in the Romance family group. So like, yeah, it's not.
So you would count 4 maybe or more? Maybe?
Yeah, more or less. Like Italian is even easier with Spanish, and Portuguese is the easiest with Spanish.
Okay.
But I feel like when I come to speak Portuguese like Italian or Portuguese, I get a little bit more reserved because I've actively tried to learn French. And Portuguese and Spanish, I've only like see the similarities between Portuguese and Italian. I mean, I've only seen the similarities between that and Spanish. So like, I was trying to speak with Napa.
Yeah, I met them already and they told me
Yes,
actually that.
yeah, I tried to speak Portuguese, and like,
But you did impress them.
yeah, well, yes, I did somehow because I was speaking in a Brazilian accent.
Oh.
I think also. So like they say, gente and not gente. They gente.
For
people.
yeah. Like in Spanish it's gente.
Gente,
Exactly.
so-
But I'm guessing it's also helped you during pre-parties. Like
Absolutely.
communicating with the others more easily, right?
Absolutely, and also not just with the artists, but also with the fans. In Spain, I could speak to like a whole new community, and that was like a very good feeling
Mm-hmm.
because I felt like I was in my second home also because Madrid is where my dad was born
Mm-hmm.
and raised until he was 6 years old also. So like. Yeah, no, it felt very natural for me to be
Like home.
Like home, yes. And people were so like welcoming in Spain. I didn't like. You never know, you know. So
Mhm.
maybe like they wouldn't like me or anything, but they
Never worry about that.
Yes.
Just be yourself.
Exactly.
right?
But at the like in the end, everyone was so lovely to me and so welcoming, and no, I had the best time in Madrid.
Wonderful. Since we are finally in Basel,
Yeah.
can you actually explain a bit about the staging?
Yes.
Because I believe it's very close to what you had at
MGP.
MGP,
Yes.
and it's of course, there's fire. It makes sense.
Yes.
But it's also very Viking-ish,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And I I'm struggling a bit to understand the connection.
Yeah,
A
okay.
bit. I can understand there's a fighting spirit and something, but I want to hear more. Why is it to more Viking style?
Yes, because my mother, she's the Norwegian one. Do you know what the song is about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard it many times.
Yeah,
But
so-
I want to hear from your
Yes.
personal
yes.
view.
So my song is about my mother's battle with cancer,
Aha.
and she's the Norwegian one, right? So I wanted to like represent her in every way I could. So all the aspects. So the staging, so that's why I have like the fjords in the background with the mountains, and it looks very like the LED screen
Hmm.
looks like where I live. So that's a very also curious thing because they tried to make it so it looks like
Home.
where I'm from,
Right.
home, right?
Ah.
And,
See, I didn't know that.
Exactly. So yeah, because I haven't told anyone.
Wow, okay, exclusive.
Yes. And also the pillars, by the way, are like inspired by Viking structures, the ruins from the Viking Age, and the connection to the Viking Age, and more so the medieval times
Mhm.
in Norway, that's when we had like this blossoming of our culture in Norway. So we found our like cultural things, if that makes sense. So I'm wearing on stage the armor also,
Hmm.
which represents my mother and her spirit throughout her battle with cancer,
Wow.
and that's why we chose the armor. And also we added her favorite gemstone
Hmm.
in the middle of my
What gemstone is it?
it's a labradorite,
Oh.
so it changes a little bit color.
Ah.
Yes, and it's also a tie because she gave me a labradorite stone like this big when I was 7, and I still have it. And I look at it when I like want to remind myself of my mother, or
Wow.
like look at my mother. I take that stone and like hold it close to me, and
You've already given everything so much meaning now just by saying all of
yes,
this.
exactly. But I haven't like had the time or like chance really to tell anyone. So thank you for asking.
No problem. I'm happy that I found that loophole there.
Yeah. Yes, and what more to the staging? Yeah, the fire. The fire also represents like the line where I say I'm my own lighter. I'll be my own lighter, because that line comes from my mom telling me to be my own light, and to never lose my light, because she got told she had 6 months left, and when we came back from that doctor's appointment, she told me to never lose my light, because with that light,
Mm.
I'm gonna reach very far, and if I cling on to that light, I don't have to be afraid.
There's always a light in here.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
And,
a lighter that always sparks.
Exactly, and we took that line and we made it the song. Lighter sounds better.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm not really truly singing about the lighter. It
Mhm.
just sounds better.
Yeah, of course,
like
of
the
course.
wording. So I'll be my own lighter sounds better than I'll be my own light. You know.
Right.
Because the syllable count. But other than that, the song is about finding hope and just staying true to yourself also, and just trying not to like fall, even though everything is telling you to fall or like to lose your light. Just stay
Positive.
stay positive, or like more so stay through it all, because there's light in the end of the tunnel.
No matter what.
Exactly, no matter what.
That's so lovely to hear, and
Thank
such
you.
I mean, that's a touching way to end it as well. So,
Yeah.
if you have some final words for people who's watching, what would they be?
Yes, I'll tell you what my mom told me. Never lose your light, because that's what's gonna make you go far in life. And also, if everything feels dark, there's always a light in the end of the tunnel. So yeah,
There's always someone for you.
absolutely.
Tack tusen tack, tusen tack.
Tusen tack.
And keep that fire burning.
Thank you, and you too.
Nice.